going to have spoilers, so only watch this video if you have read The Strength of the Few by James Islington. This is a comment I was holding off on responding until I had finished the whole book so I could understand what I felt. And I agree with you because it does feel like this is actually blindly following what other people are telling him in this book. As he moves through these three different worlds, he is listening more to other people and their convictions and their ideas about what they want him to do, and he's doing that. He's kind of like a bystander in his own life in this book. And it bothers me a lot about Mrs. Character. I've talked about it in other videos, but that's something that I find is a huge difference from book one and in this book, that we see this difference in his character. I don't know why. Yeah, true. It is the second book. And you know what? I recently figured out that it is not a trilogy, it has four books. So there are two more books to come. Maybe it will change. But it's just so different from what Viz believes in and what we know of his character, that for him to just be this bystander in making these decisions and deciding how he wants to use will, or even how he wants revenge taken on these people, right? It's just not in line with how he would normally act. And it's almost like, oh, you are doing this? Fine, I'll just follow that. And that I have seen throughout all three worlds. So it's not just the Res version of Vis that is doing this, it is also the Lucium version, it's also the Obitium version. He is just listening to, oh yeah, you were telling me this to go do this, okay fine, I'm just going to go do that. And rather than him being like, no, but I don't believe in this, these are not my principles, and I will not stand for it. And I want to go back to one of the examples from The Will of the Many. I've loved his character in The Will of the Many. I think I feel so strongly about this in this book because I loved his character so much, and I was just rooting for him right from the first page. I just was so into that character. And one of the things I have noticed about his character in the first book is how kind he is, even towards the people who are unkind to him. And one of the first examples of that we see is the other person that works with him in the Letton's prison, because he knows he's sick